In this video, we are going to look at something known as combinations and permutations. So on this first type of problem, they're really just trying to get you acquainted with being able to punch out combinations and permutations on a calculator. Now let me talk to you about the difference first, and then we'll talk about your calculator. When you have a combination, you are looking for how to arrange things in a group. And so you have a certain number of items you're choosing from, and you're going to arrange them in a group. In other words, the specific order of those elements does not matter. Whereas if you're choosing items and you're going to put them in a certain order, we refer to it as a permutation. So it is an ordered arrangement. Now there are mathematical formulas where you can actually do them by the formula, but a scientific calculator also has these keys. So as long as you know the difference between a combination and a permutation, you're welcome to just punch that out on the calculator. So the calculator that I'm showing you is your Desmos scientific calculator. It is an online calculator. So if you have no other choice, you can at least do it online. For purposes of proctored exams, you'll have to have a separate scientific calculator. So with this first problem, they wanted us to do, and I actually realize I have it flipped now. It was a combination of 6 choose 5 divided by a permutation of 6 choose 5. So I should have actually flipped this over. But let me go ahead and show you the keys that I use. So you have 3 main menus here when you're on the Desmos Scientific Calculator. You've got just a main menu that's going to have all your numbers and symbols. Then you have a letter menu, and then you have what's called a function. And so your permutations and combinations are going to be under this function menu. And so what I should have actually done is the combination first. And with this particular calculator, as you can see down here, once you choose that key, then in parentheses, you're going to put 6, 5, since they had it as a 6 choose 5. And then for the permutation, you would have chosen this other key. And again, since it was 6 choose 5, you would have had the 6, 5. So since I had it flipped, the answer actually should be 1 over 120 instead of 120. But that's how you would punch it out there. If you've got your own scientific calculator, you're probably going to see keys that have the C and the P on them as well. So you just have to look at how to input those. Now, the second type of problem here, this is where you have to start deciding whether it is a permutation or a combination. So we've got 25 guests at our home for a dinner party, and they're going to arrange themselves, or we're looking at how many ways could they arrange themselves on a 4-person couch. So you have to ask, is this a grouping or is this an ordered arrangement? And of course, the key word here, arranged, would tell me that it's an ordered arrangement. So that's how I know it's a permutation. They are choosing from 25. So if I'm using the Desmos calculator, you can see here I put the 25 first, and then how many people are they choosing? They are choosing the 4. So in this case, there would be 303,600 total different ways they could arrange themselves on a couch. With the next question, we're talking about Tabitha packing for a trip. She has 16 pairs of jeans. She has room to pack 8 pairs. How many ways can she choose which jeans to take? So notice they don't say anything about arranging them. She's just simply picking a group of 8 pairs of jeans out of the 16 she has. So because it is a grouping, that's how I would have known that it was a combination. So in this case, she had 16 to choose from. She chose 8. So notice that there are 12,870 different ways she can pack.